Thank you so much for the insightful contributions. My name is Clementina Aino, and I'm CEO of 6Cs that bridges the gap between education and employment. You mentioned about education being a key element, so I just want to find out how we can support in terms of Africa, Uganda, and particularly the developing countries, regarding quality assurance, based on best practice found in the UK. But really identifies the contextual and the education landscape. So my background is education quality assurance. I was an offset inspector for over 25 years, so I'd love to know about that.
So we have one question on education, so should we put that to you, Richard? Do you want to take it? Or who's happy to take that?
Can we take one more?
Yeah?
I'm not educated enough, but I'll tell you what I do know. So I'm involved with not a British company, but a South African one, which has created programs using artificial intelligence and all manner of newfangled technology, which I'm not an expert in. But anyhow, what they're doing is providing for classrooms in places like Zimbabwe and elsewhere that are very badly equipped, to put it mildly. They're providing these ready-made lessons for young people of various ages, and it's a whole curriculum that they're rolling out using new technology. So that would be one area that I'd be prepared to advise and introduce you to the relevant people, because I think from what you just said, it sounds like it would be ideal. Of course, in the UK, we have, our immigration regulations now make it difficult for foreign students to come here. So universities are increasingly being forced to go outside of the UK to provide teaching capability. So you've got, I know in Uganda there are certain UK universities which have good relationships, and long may they continue and certainly be encouraged, because as I say, with our immigration rules in this country, it's increasingly difficult, and foreign students obviously pay more than UK ones, so that's a decline in income as a result, and that makes universities suffer. So I think there may be something there, but I don't know more than that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's hand over to Louis, because I know he's got something to say.
Thank you.
Great. Richard, you have put it very well. In my past life, I was the Dean of Law at Strathmore University, and being a professor of law, I met quite a number of colleagues, professors from Oxford and Harvard, who came to teach, and they would say, I have never seen such level of intelligence and engagement as I see here. In Harvard, he told me, Professor Weyler, I feel as the wall between the student and the degree. Here they make you feel the bridge, and there were students from all over East Africa, Uganda included. It's unbelievable, but we have a problem. The regulators need a lot of education. The regulators are still thinking of 500 years ago. Classrooms haven't changed for them in 500 years. So we need to catch up with innovation. AI is changing education. Until now, we judge students by the answers. From now on, we have to judge them by the questions, because AI gives you the answers, and you get the right answer if you ask the right question. So we have to rethink the model. I mean, there are students who cannot spend 5 years doing law, engineering, computer technology, IT. I mean, it's absurd. They learn what you used to learn in 5 years in 2 months. And they are incredibly engaged. They are much better and faster than the teacher. So we have to rethink the whole model of education. And as we have less in terms of general population, educational institutions in Africa, this is our time. It's like the mobile phone. I remember going in 1996 to Uganda, and everybody already had a mobile in 1998.
Professor,
the gardeners, everyone had mobiles. It's incredible.
I want to take one more question here, and want to move on with time. Make it short and quick, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Louis, and all the participants. My name is Ivan Nmoru. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Uganda and a lecturer at Makerere University School of Law. You spoke about lack of rules as an impediment to transfer of capital, but I wanted to tap your brain with regards to also the problem of standardization, because we belong to the Commonwealth, but you'll agree with me that we are at different levels of economic development. How would you propose we deal with that if you're speaking, for example, to a legislator? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. If we can make the response short. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's still around, so we can please catch up with them in the different rooms and have a conversation. Elizabeth, one more point. I think I need to cut your session short.
Yep.
Closing remarks, and then we'll move.
All right, excellent. So we will close with a quick question. So Africa's growth, where do you see it coming from? Trade, investment, industrialization. Pick one. We'll do a vote round the panel, and then we'll see the winner.
I would say communication. We have to speak between countries. We have to be together and to fly into Africa. We have to sell things to each other. Our greatest partner cannot be the UK or China. It has to be within Africa, and that will bring all of us together.
Thank you. I agree with what Louis just said, but I was just thinking back to what the central bank governor had to say about being optimistic, and I certainly am for the future. And I would also add to being optimistic, I would advocate and make a plea for mentoring. We've heard lots about chambers of commerce. Well, chambers are not just useful for best practice, they're also good for mentoring young people. And I would encourage everyone to think along those lines. We all have a certain age, we all have a certain knowledge, and I think knowledge sharing, best practice sharing, capacity building are exactly what I think will help make Africa both strong and resilient.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would say less talking, more doing, practical steps. Bring your businesses here. We run B2B events where we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of businesses who come, who network. Bring your businesses, encourage them to come, bring their goods, bring their services, education, training. We are already delivering these programs to Ghana, to Nigeria, in solar panels, farming, and etc. Get in touch with us.
Thank you. Final
my answer is all three. You don't need to exclude anything. But more importantly, Africa can look at leapfrogging. You don't need to go to the original phones now. People are going straight away into digital phones. So do the same with everything else, including education, as we heard from Richard. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right.
I've been here since morning, but I've noted that education is one of the things that is really not talked about. But I was just wondering, we are all a result of education. Somebody somewhere really taught us. So my request is to also partner here to lobby for the education sector. As a school, we do quite so many things, and one of the things is that we take care of children of parents in the diaspora, so that your culture is not, Then the other thing, as a school, we also do financial literacy, so that children can learn money and also come and represent. I must say I'm a result, Professor is here, BOU. I'm a result of you. You are my lecturer at Makerere University. So if somebody did not invest in me, I wouldn't be here. So I'm also wondering if this convention can also be translated into the young people. I don't know if we can have a window where young people can come and learn. The other thing is that as a school, we also venture into sports, and I'm glad the tourism board is thinking about sports. And we want to thank Excel Academy that is helping us partner with them and taking children, and we currently have professional footballers in our school. Then the other thing is that we also look at some vulnerable children who are gifted in different co-curricular sports, and we take them on. As I conclude, the other thing that we also request for, if you're here, we want to invest more in the special needs. I'm glad we have so many government people here. The education system in our country has not taken care of the special needs people, special needs children, and as a school we are taking on this. My ask, as I conclude, if you're here and you're able to partner with us, we will be very glad, and we are around. Thank you so much once again for the opportunity.
Thank you.